I'm... He's so sassy. You know what, Colonel Sanders, suck my chicken dick. That's what I have to say about that. What's up, bitches? It's Noisy Face. Did you miss me? I sure missed you. And are you ready for a finger-licking good time? I can never be serious with this game, let me just tell you. But we're ready to continue our pursuit of love and all that is culinary in I Love You, Colonel Sanders. When last we left our game, we were trying to get some alone time with Colonel Sanders. Some one-on-one time, if you will. Let's see how that pans out for us. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. Redundancy is redundant. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break your silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Why, anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Wow, what's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He looks very angry. Like, no. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it won't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Why, you've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use my dick. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Dick! Wow! Never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you search. Well, I'm pretty sure where I can get some dick. Just saying. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders. Oh, and the strolling music. Outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I don't think he's going to add an additional ingredient, but that's where I'm going to go. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. Why, I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Oh, no! You don't like that at all! Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Have you ever heard... Oh, that's me. Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss in new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. Hey, I didn't mean to let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, chicken wing. I'm heading back to class for the next lesson. Is it about adding spices? Because I hope it's not, otherwise you're going to look like an asshole. That certainly didn't go as planned. You'd better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. Ooh, it's so fancy. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Why, look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe Pop. Because you were like, he's maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Oh, you're gonna make me choose again? Between my best friend and you are. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh, you're not gonna make me choose. You're gonna choose for me. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? You know, the teams. The teams made of two. The two teams made of two. Those teams. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Oh, my word. You want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, chicken wing. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Well, it's probably going to be the robot, and Pop, I'm assuming. Yep, see? Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Well, I'm obviously gonna... Who in their right mind picks Pop? Now watch me not pick Pop and have him be really good. Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I don't think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. Oh, but I think I can read. It's okay. I already ate. What to do with anything? It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue? I hardly know you! Ha 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 ha! Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Is she gonna fall in love with the robot? Oh, man. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare? Seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Oh, well, mashed potatoes and gravy. Come on! Jesus! Oh, I got little hearts! Yay, me! I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll get potatoes! No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Oh, this music is like rock music. Yeah, bro. Oh, no. Jeez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Chicken Wings' dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are you working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Chicken Wing was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! I doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing. Ashley, I will throw down in this kitchen. I will straight up slap a bitch. Ashley? That has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who has always had your back. Well, he did agree to be on my team. I'm doing it. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Oh, he's so mad! Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Chicken Wing. Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? Well, yeah, he tried to add shit to his chicken spice. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mash texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your neatly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would have been very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, you gotta show it! It's electric! Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. What's that even mean, Colonel? We're just making potatoes! Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashleigh with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork of mashed potatoes right into Ashleigh's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something. You know what? I was gonna say that I wouldn't ever do that, but like, she's got this like boob cutout hole. I think I'm aiming for the boob cutout hole. I'm just saying. Potatoes and boobs. How do you like that? Picking up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, chicken ring. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes, that's Van.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality, braised tentacle of octopus, and my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. That's pretty goddamn hardcore, Van, I gotta say.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will look on it with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite off his signature dish, right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about that dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
It's too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Oh, well, he's expendable. No one cares. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello? Ooh, I turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Oh, now you're all fucking nice, you a-hole!
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today?
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Why, yes, Chicken Wing?
There's something I really need to tell you.
Hold on right there. Why do you spoil everything? There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, geez.
You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Do you just like open fortune cookies and inspirational books at night and be like, oh, that's a good one right there?
Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw it kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him!
We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero. Oh my god, what is that?
Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. You have to do the claws. The voice doesn't work unless you do the claws.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds!
We will not let harm come to another student, except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose or just on coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence!
Oh my god, is it really?
I don't know how much hit points I have, so I better just attack. Which attack will it cook? Well, I only got one attack, so cook with love, I guess. Oh, it only does 1 damage. That fucking sucks. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. He spits hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Oh, he's weak too. Well, I'm gonna smack him in the face again. Smack! It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. Oh no, that's bad. He grows larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I should probably defend. Which defense will I use? Well, I only have trepidation, so I guess. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, he goes on attack once again. Spork Monster uses utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. You take much more damage. You're not going to survive the battle. Well, I should probably hit him in the face then. Cook with love, bitch! Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Foul villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Put the
beach. I don't know why he's Japanese there. He just is. Oh, 10 damage. God damn, Colonel Sanders. I'm severely underleveled for this fight. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him! Oh man, spare this wretched beast. I want to say finish him, but you know, I'm doing it. I don't care if I piss you off, Colonel Sanders. Let's go. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack! You're ready, your final attack. You'll never survive my student-alone debt destruction. That also does 10 damage. Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, chicken wing. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Yay! Special items! It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the covers. Is it like Chickenomicon? I'm just saying. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Orgo. Orgo, that name sounds strangely familiar. Blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. You come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it home without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you didn't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my in your dreams. Oh man, in your dreams you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are. Oh, bro. That's great. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You met up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about your encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know it might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank! How did I know, Miriam? Like him? Like... I know, it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him! We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. He was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. He was also the convertible? Like, he transformed into a convertible? I don't understand that sentence. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Oh, Clank was the convertible. I get it. I are smart. I are read.
Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders. The coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. Well, we definitely connected yesterday. Ah, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Oh, don't, Chicken Wing, please don't. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients, Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. What, you got fucking hearing problems? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about all his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said that it was a powder created from super-duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. No, I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I had ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and that guy sounds sketchy as fuck, so I only know one ingredient. I doubt it'd be much use anyway. Oh, please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know if it comes from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? No! I wouldn't make up a fake ingredient. Besides, you don't need dick in your shit anyway, girl! You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... it was Ironute. I know that sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what are you gonna do? Eye of Newt, wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in and cherry blossom petals fill the air. I'm just telling you, Colonel Sanders is here. That means he's here, y'all. He's on a horse! Oh, he's just, I'm just riding this horse to school. I named him Milkshake. Well, I'm not gonna rut at him, that's weird. I will admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps Milkshake on the ass, sending him running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I did not realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, horseful beaut? Dang it, that's what I just did! That sounds like me, to be honest. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Chicken Wing,
just really gets nervous around people that she likes. What? That is not helping. They got food poisoning and they were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must have been really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. Bottom. I want to know what they're doing. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Somebody's throwing stuff. Now you've upset them. Oh, you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and it contains a secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. What do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Fuck you. Not what he says, but I'm translating. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Burp. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives. Does he just ride? Does the column just come out of the floor? Like the floor opens and he's like... I wouldn't put it past him, honestly. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He is a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your... I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But here I am now, and I hope you are ready to learn. Rub, rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but dream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When it comes to you, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, chicken wing? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? Well, I really don't want any of those. What's the dog biscuit made out of? Man. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Oh! I'm a ghost! This guy, again? I'm here to give you an important message! Oh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. It'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Well, why are you putting it in front of me, dog? You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Alright, well, I think that's going to end our adventure today with Colonel Sanders, and we will pick up again later. If you're enjoying the series, if you're enjoying the other videos, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and join us for more chicken in the future.